stuff. So.
Hello, everybody. Can you hear
All right,
me?
we're back. We're back.
Everybody, can you hear me? Are we back? Are we back? Let me know. Hold on.
Oh, you might all get ads real quick.
Maybe. Hold on, everybody. Let me know if we're back. Should be back now. Hold on. Sorry to everybody. There we go. We should be back, though. My bitrate looks good. Okay, we're looking good.
I think we're back.
All right, hold on, everybody. Sorry.
We're going to just give it a second here, try to let everybody come back now because it probably kicked them out. So give it just a quick second.
Should be back now, though.
Yeah, and drop a comment if it's looking good. If it's still
Can you
laggy,
see
please
us?
just let us know.
Can you see us, everybody? Let me know. Should be good, though. Good news is this is actually recorded on here. So, all right, we're good. Thank you, Johnny. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
We're good. We should be back.
But, all right, anyway, back into it. Kamara's out for the season, so you guys need to go get Devin Neal. That guy, ever since... Yeah, no, I got it. We're good. I got it put on. We're all good.
Yeah, we're good.
But we should be good. Hard to hear. Maybe let me get it back in here. Oh, wait the hell. My mic was muted. That's why it was hard to hear me. Anyway, back into it.
These don't have buttons for the mic to mute it.
Touch
It's
screen.
like a touch screen little button.
Anyway, Devin Neal is the guy you guys need to go pick up. He's literally available in 99.8% of leagues. So you can't tell me he's not available and Kamara is going to be out. They're not going to play that guy. He's gone. So Kamara's done. Devin Neal's your guy. That guy's going to be a 10-point guy. So go get your man. And then if you guys didn't hold on to him during his time in the IR time, Trey Benson, he's coming back. He should be back this week. He's going to take over that role. Bam Knight and him are going to share it. But
I got Bam Knight on my team, I believe.
But Trey Benson is going to be back, and he's available in 55% of leagues as well. Wide receivers, at this point of the year, we just need you to have some grippy paws. We just need you to get grippy. But, I mean, if you didn't hear me last week, Christian Watson, he's the man since they've been back in Green Bay. He's literally who you need to be watching and paying attention to. So pay attention to that, and he's gonna get you taken care of.
Hit him with a little.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Gotta do that at least once every episode.
Wide receiver 2, T. Higgins is out. And
Higgins is
Andre Yoshivash. He's a very good young player. He gets about 7 targets per game. He's actually, honest to God, he's a dog. I watched him play, and that guy gets open. He just plays in a system with T. Higgins and Jamar Chase, so he doesn't get a whole lot of love because they have to run, a 2 tight end personnel on the field at all times. So they're running a 13-man personnel as well, like they are doing down there in Seattle and with the Rams, but it doesn't work out for them as well. Anyway, we're going to get into it. That's the guy you want to get is Andre Yoshivash. Next, tight ends have been the same for the past 3 weeks straight. It's literally Theo, Colston, and Brenton Strange. All of those guys are who you need to get. So Theo Johnson is a dog. I can't think of his name. Colston Braxton, he plays for the Bears is his name. I can't think of his name all the way through right now. But he's really good. And Brenton Strange, since he's been back off of IR for the Jags, like I said, dink and dunk. They're going to dink it right down to the dunker. So that's your
Colston
guy.
Loveland?
Colston Loveland is who it is.
That's your guy.
For the Bears. Bears have been good. They're a playoff team. And it gets cold in the Windy City. You can't throw that ball far. Who are you going to throw it to? Tight end.
And running backs. Swift.
Exactly. All right. So, defense as well. If the Texans, the Jaguars, or Colts are available, those are the guys you want to go after because they're not winning an offense with the Jaguars. They're winning because of their defense.
Exactly.
So, those are the guys you need to go after right there. But, yeah, no, looking at that, we're going to head right into our weekly recap. And I'll be right back because you know who's the first game of the week? I'm going to talk about it. It's going to be the Dallas Cowboys.
What, for next week? Oh, yeah. I mean, it's Thanksgiving.
Now. I'm talking about right now, the weekly recap for this week.
Right now. Weekly recap. Let me look at a weekly recap. Weekly recap means we'll be covering this week. Oh, so you want us to go to week 12. Yeah, Tristan's had a lot of depression, I feel like, over the years with the Cowboys always playing on Thanksgiving. We'll see if they win this year. Honestly, I got to pull it up. I don't even know who they play this year for Thanksgiving. Let's see. Week 12. Yeah, week 13. I just want to go over it real quick. Yeah, the Cowboys are going to be playing the Chiefs on Thanksgiving. You know, I think that's going to be a really good game. I really underestimated the Chiefs last week. TikTok let me know there was a lot of comments on there that were real not too happy with me. But I'm a Raiders fan. What do you expect? Okay. Cowboys +3 and the over. Yeah, I could see it happen. I mean, the Cowboys should win that game. Let's be real here. The Chiefs, I don't want to see them win. I don't like either of those two teams, but I'd still rather the Cowboys beat the Chiefs. But I'm going to go back to week 12. We're going to go over week 12 real quick. Obviously, I already went over Thursday Night Football. Bills lost to the Texans 23-19. But we're going to move on. So we're going to move on to the Steelers versus the Bears. They played in Windy City. Steelers lost that 31-28. It was a good game. It was a really good game. The Bears are really good at making good games, but I believe I picked the Bears to win this game. I'd have to go back and look at the notes, but I think I did pick the Bears. I did. I picked the Bears to beat the Steelers. The Bears are just one of those teams this year that are kind of making it happen. They're really kind of just they're making it happen. Oh no.
You know what I do when I show up to my ops funeral? I show up in my good clothes. I show up in my good clothes. I don't care what he was just talking about. We're jumping into the Dallas Cowboys, baby girl. Yeah, we're jumping right into it. The Cowboys versus the Eagles. They win 24-21.
You're gonna cover that real
Yeah,
quick.
the Cowboys. What the fuck did I say last week? Cowboys win it easy. I know y'all thought it was over in the first half when you guys ran for 200 yards on us. Nah. Guess who comes out of the second half? The Dallas Cowboys. 24 unanswered.
That is true.
We take the dub.
It was.
We take the dub.
I'm honestly glad you guys did though, because
fuck you, Eagle motherfuckers. I hate you fucking bitches. Sorry to watch my mouth. But I show up to your guys' funeral in my good clothes. I show up in my good clothes. Yeah.
Got me
Yeah.
weak. All right, I already did this. The Steelers, Bears. Bears just kind of sneaked that one out. I'll let you do the last 6 on this list so we can go in order.
Last 6.
You'll do the last 6 for Sunday, so I'm still doing my 6. But yeah, Bears kind of snuck out that win against the Steelers. Obviously, we got a Cowboys fan right here. It's pretty obvious.
Oh yeah. Boy.
Loud.
Oh yeah, boy.
Gotta love it. All right, but Mason Rudolph was 24 for 31, 171 yards, a touchdown, interception. Didn't really play all that great. He didn't play bad, but didn't play great. The run game, they ran 36 times for 186 yards collectively as a team with 2 rushing touchdowns. That was the Steelers. The Bears now, Caleb Williams was 19 for 35, 239 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. That's the biggest thing for Caleb Williams, I feel like, is really just, letting it fly to the right person.
But that's what I was going to say, actually. The Bears, it doesn't matter. Honestly, their stats are their stats. They don't play the greatest football.
No, they don't.
They
ugly
win,
football.
though. They win, and that's what's important to be a Bears fan right now, is you guys are winning in the Windy City in the fourth quarter, week in and week out. And that's what championship teams do. They find a way to win in the end.
And they got weapons. You got G.J. Moore, Romeo Odunze, Colson Loveland, like we were talking about, the tight end. You got DeAndre Swift, which is a great receiving threat out of the backfield. And Monungai, in my opinion, is a little bit more of like your third down back.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's a little bit thicker than Swift.
Monungai's your guy.
But yeah, so that's the Steelers-Bears, just to go over that one real quick. And we're going to move on now to, I believe it's the Patriots.
Well, then I'll start. Because the Patriots, what the fuck?
We'll swap off every game.
What
so
the
Patriots
hell,
versus Bengals.
What the heliante? Why are we hardly winning against these guys? And am I right? I mean, Joe Burrow-less, T. Higgins-less after the second. You have no Jamar Chase. That defense is the 32nd best. And what are you going to do? Here's my thing. I don't know what their deal is with Travion Henderson and why they love that other guy. I'm not even going to say his name because he is the other guy that gets first-round reps. He's not as good as Travion Henderson. He can't run the ball. You put Travion Henderson in, and that guy literally almost scores every single time. Every single time you put Travion Henderson in, he's almost scoring the rock. So the fact that we're still playing the other guy is ridiculous to me. The Patriots shouldn't have even been close to this one. It should have been like when they played that team 2 weeks ago. I think it was the Jets when they won, 31-14 or something like that?
Big win.
This team is worse than the Jets. So I don't know. All I can really say is I feel a fraud alert coming in, because if you look at that Patriots record, they've won 10 straight. The only competition they had is the Buffalo Bills. That's it. That's all I can say about them. I'll let him get into the next one.
Don't forget the Raiders beat them.
The Raiders, the fucking Raiders beat them.
Out of our 2 wins, we somehow beat the Patriots.
The goddamn Raiders.
It was week 1. It was more or less just because the Patriots
they
hadn't
did
really
go
figured it out yet.
into 10 straight. That weak-ass schedule.
I'm going to move on to the Giants-Lions if you want to follow this list so we can kind of keep it.
Sorry, I don't know. Giants-Lions? All right,
Giants-Lions, I'm going to go over, and then you'll be the Packers-Vikings.
Got it.
Next.
I got it.
But Giants-Lions, we're going to go over that real quick. Lions pulled out that win 34-27. Not a beautiful win for the Lions by any means. I mean, the Giants looked really good. Like we were saying, Jameis Winston was actually balling out. He did throw a pick right there at the end, but that was just him trying to – I think that was him just kind of like hucking it, you know? Just trying to get something to happen towards the end of the game right there.
Thank you for the 1,000 bits. Thanks, also, sister. I don't know if you want subs. Subbing is there. You just hit the button. It'll prompt you how to walk it through it. Thank you so much for the bits. Amazing.
Thanks, sister. Appreciate it. Love you. But Jameis Winston was 18 for 36, 366 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. Like I said, that interception, not really an interception. That was just him trying to make shit happen right at the end. He really did. He played really good. And I like that for Jameis Winston. I think he's one of those guys in the league that I want to see succeed. He deserves it, in my opinion. And then we're just going to kind of go over total rushing yards for the New York Giants. They were 39 attempts for 122 yards. They were averaging 3.1 yards, which isn't bad. I mean, if you run it all 4 downs, you're getting a first down. So yeah, but they had no touchdowns on the ground. All their touchdowns were through the air. It's funny because their wide receiver did have a touchdown pass. He was 1-1 for 33 yards because he threw it to Jameis Winston for that touchdown. But yeah, so the Giants, they scored 27 points. They could have won that game. Like we said, if the Giants didn't have fourth quarters, they'd be one of the best teams in the league. Let's be real here.
The Giants literally have lost 5 games in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's the difference between a 2-10 team and them having what? 7 wins, 7-4.
7-4.
It's insane.
Yeah, it's insane. So.
And then Jared Goff, he went 28 of 42 for 249 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. I don't really remember his interception. Do you by chance?
It was off the hands of.
So it wasn't really his.
It wasn't even his fault.
Okay, so it wasn't
right
his
off the
mistake.
hands of Amon-Ra, went right like this, and it went straight into his hands, bounced up into the Lions.
Okay.
But you know what? The Lions should never have even let that game be half-assed what it was.
No,
they should have run away with it.
They should have.
Thankfully, they've got the best running back.
And Jamar Gibbs was running away with it. 15 carries for 219 yards, averaging 14.6 yards per carry.
I mean, that's all you got to do is hand it to your
Why even throw the ball if you're averaging 14.6 yards a carry? Like, just keep running.
That's literally
Thank you, Sista, for the subscription, by the way. Appreciate it. But he did have 2 touchdowns as well. Jamar Gibbs did. But yeah, I mean, overall, the Lions played the better football game. Should they have played a better game? Yes, certainly. They were the better football team. They should have won this game by a little bit more, and it shouldn't have gone into overtime.
No.
But we do got to give all the credits to the Giants. They're playing with heart. For how much shit has gone on to the Giants organization just in general, they're playing with heart. They're still showing up.
They did just fire their defensive coordinator, I believe.
So now they're so they fired their head coach.
They're
coachless.
They're just running with their backup coaches right now.
Exactly.
So, hey.
But yeah, so the Giants lost that game 27-34 against Detroit.
It was a good game though.
It was a solid game.
Probably the funnest game of the year to watch.
It was one of the funnest for sure. And then Vikings Packers.
Vikings versus Packers. Nolan, are you here? No, Nolan, I need to know if you're here. But when I talk shit, I'm actually gonna text you because if you're not here, I'm gonna tell you.
Isn't he a Packers fan?
Oh, he's a Packers fan, and I'm here to still talk shit on that team that won. I'm
just
texting
so you know, he's texting him real quick, but just so you know, the Packers beat the Vikings 23-6. We already kind of hinted on it earlier, but McCarthy looked like shit. He does not look good. You know, he is young, so I'm not going to just count him out quite yet, but back to Tristan.
I'm counting it out because let me tell you, this is disgusting. The Packers with the Lions by J.J. McCarthy. Like I said, his alter ego is 9. I said it earlier. You better start calling yourself 9 to 5 because that's the job you're going to need to find when your rookie contract is done. Brother, he couldn't hit water if he fell out of a boat. I watched that man overthrow the best wide receiver in the league.
How many touchdowns do you think he's thrown on the year?
On the year 3?
6. How many interceptions do you think he's
12.
thrown? 10.
Genuinely just dog.
He has 4 more interceptions
terrible.
than touchdown passes.
He is absolutely terrible. J.J. McCarthy, they let Sam Darnold go, which is rough.
Bro, what do you think his QBR is?
His QBR is 20% or 20?
24.8.
24%. That guy can throw the ball into the ground every play and have a better QBR because he's getting sacked. But anyway,
we're older than him, by the way.
Genuinely, he's
just.
Oh my God. Okay, let me look at what I wrote down. Without the other team's play, genuinely, he is one of the best running backs I've seen. Okay, and with the O-line, that's actually pretty good. He literally has no character. He has no controversy fighting. He can't stop it. He can't fight against these good things. He can't fight against a hard time. When they're not up, they can't hand the ball, they can't rely on this guy to end the games. I mean, quite literally.
He only threw for 87 yards.
All you did was play against a good defense. A good defense. Not even the best defense because they're still without an identity. But there was 3 turnovers, and only 2 of them were turned into touchdowns. Their quarterback over there in Green Bay is scared shitless. I tell you what. I promise you.
Green Bay or Vikings?
Green Bay. I guarantee you. I promise you. Jordan Love is a pit bull without fucking teeth. That guy is going to gum you to death. If you let them, they're going to run the ball on you because they have Josh Jacobs and this young guy who's a dog. I mean, genuinely, that's all they have down there is that running game.
Oh, Emmanuel Wilson.
Emmanuel Wilson, that backup running back who came in with 127 yards and 2 touchdowns. They scored 2 touchdowns on offense.
Yeah.
And a defensive touchdown.
And that's how they won the game, in a field goal.
And a field goal. Your identity list. You have 3 turnovers over in your zone, and you just hand it off. They can't throw for a touchdown. They're terrible. Jordan Love is a pit bull.
You know what? I don't even think they actually had a defensive touchdown. I think they had 2 field goals and 2 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, there you go. I'm telling you. What do you mean that's all we have? All you have is a defense, and you have a pit bull with gums as quarterback. You have nothing. Your wide receivers, Romeo Doubs, the UNR legend, drops the ball every play. Christian Watson will catch it. Your tight end, Tucker Kraft, was your wide receiver 1, and that guy's hurt. Luke Musgraves has been a bust. They should probably fire him. I mean, genuinely, you guys have to run a 13-man formation, which means you only have 1 or 2 wide receivers out there. You guys are just offensive lists. I promise, if the Green Bay Packers defense wasn't as good as they are, if you guys ever are behind in a game, you will not come back. Point, period. You guys only can score 2 touchdowns a game. Look at the stats.
Period.
That's it. All right. Period. Period. Gay. Suck my nuts. Green Bay is super fucking terrible, and I stand on that until the end of time. The defense is good. But their offense is a fucking high school offense.
All right. That was the Packers versus Vikings. Final score, Packers 23, Vikings 6. Not a great game for the Vikings. I'll put it that way.
Vikings suck.
All right, moving on to Seahawks versus Titans. Ooh, it was honestly a closer game than I thought it was going to be. Titans kind of started to come back towards the end there. But Seattle did win that game 30-24. Tennessee Titans, arguably, based off of record, are the worst team in the NFL. I don't think they are. I think they'd beat the Raiders, to be fair with you. I hate saying it, but it's just true.
You know that the Giants are eliminated from playoffs, but the Titans aren't? And the Giants have 1 more win.
It's insane. Crazy how that works. But Sam Darnold was 16-26, 244 yards. 244 yards off of 16 completions. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. He was averaging 9.4 yards a pass.
You know who they have at the helm.
Exactly.
JSN.
Exactly. And then he did throw for 2 touchdowns as well. He was only sacked 1 time, by the way. But then onto the rushing game. Kenneth Walker, obviously, 11 carries, 71 yards. Didn't have a touchdown. Of course, Zach Carbonet had the touchdown because Kenneth Walker likes to do exactly what DeAndre Swift and Monangai do. Runs all the way down the field. Gives it to Charbonnet.
Oh, yeah. And let me just tell you, you see these Packers fans right now? Keep that Cowboys gear off. 4% chance it's 10 now. So let's get real. And all this talk from a Dallas fan. Who did you guys tie? a defenseless Cowboys team.
You guys did tie a defensive Cowboys team.
31 ranked defense at the time, and you tied us. You guys fucking suck too.
There's your pit bull with no teeth.
Yeah, Pitbull with no fucking teeth. You're lucky your defense held you.
All right, but the team as a whole had 20 rushing yards, or 20 attempts for 114 yards, 1 touchdown on the ground from Charbonnet. And Jigba, dude, was 8 receptions for 164 yards.
What was he averaging?
20.9?
Yeah, 20, dude.
Every reception he had was 20 yards.
A 20-yard
or plus.
catch, sure.
He had 10 targets, so he either dropped 2 balls or 2 balls were thrown uncatchable. His long was 63.
Insane.
Yeah, but he did have 2.
He
did have 2 receiving touchdowns as well.
Oh my God.
But yeah, I mean, overall, we'll go onto the Titans real quick. Cam Ward was 28 of 42, so they definitely have him throwing the ball a lot. I like that he didn't have an interception this week, but he was, like I said, 28 for 42, 256 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions, which always is great. These young guys, do your best to just not throw picks, really. I mean, throw the ball away. If you have to throw the ball away, live to play another down.
Yep.
Rushing yards. Actually, Cam Ward was leading the team with rushing yards.
Cam Ward, dude, that guy's a dog.
He's a good player.
Come out to play.
He really does.
Tries every week. I think the Tennessee Titans are a year or 2 away.
Bro, they just don't have any. They don't have any weapons.
But they have no weapons, and they stay in every game. They lose every game, but
They're staying in
every game.
Well, the one big thing I like too, I'm just looking at the receiving yards or the receiving stats real quick, is that he is spreading the ball to the whole team.
Oh yeah.
Their wide receiver 1 had 6 receptions. Number 2 had 5. Number 3 had 3. 4, 3. They're all getting a lot of targets.
All of them average 5 targets.
There's only one person on the entire receiving core that didn't get more than 5 targets.
Which actually is a Super Bowl winner and Justin Van Jefferson.
Exactly. Oh God, yeah, exactly. But God, Van Jefferson's still in the league.
I know.
I didn't even realize that. Oh my God, he was on the Eagles, right?
I don't know.
Where was he at?
He was a Ram for the longest.
God damn, I didn't even know he was still around.
He was a Ram for the longest, but yeah.
But anyway, Titans, they're trying. They're going to be a team, in the next 5 years if they can get some weapons to help Cam Ward.
Oh yeah.
Because I like Cam Ward. I don't think Cam Ward's a wash. I don't think he's a bust either. He just doesn't have weapons, and he's still competing pretty well for not having a ton of weapons.
Absolutely.
So I mean, you throw Cam Ward on the LA Rams roster.
Super Bowl.
Maybe potentially. So. I give it some time. If you're a Tennessee Titans fan, don't give up hope yet. Hold in. You guys at least have a quarterback. You
got the guy.
You got the foundation.
You have your franchise guy.
Now it's time to build up the framing and get some drywall put up. You're fine.
But yeah,
You'll figure it out.
Put on the roof.
Yeah, exactly. You guys just need the roof and you guys will be set. But moving on now, on to Colts Chiefs.
Colts versus Chiefs. Guys.
We figured out how to beat the Colts.
Okay. Now that my crazy's out of the way with the Cowboys, let's keep it real. So the Colts loss was depressing. They had them all game. They shouldn't have lost. I mean, let's keep it real. They literally had them beat 20-9 until the 4th quarter. And the only reason the Chiefs won, and I'm going to give it to them, is Mahomes. That guy,
yeah, he's just balling out.
He was running as faster than prime MVP Lamar Jackson to get multiple first downs to keep their team in it from punting with less than 5 minutes on the clock. I mean, that guy, Mahomes would not be denied. And I mean, the handoffs were great. I mean, they played the ball really well. They gave it to Kareem Hunt 32 times. I mean, they played a great game.
I just wanted to throw it out there real quick, though. You know that the Chiefs only scored 1 touchdown?
1 touchdown. Yep. 1 touchdown. All field goals made it into overtime.
Yeah, they kicked 5 field goals.
Oh, my God. Disgusting. Colts losing is great for fantasy football. It might be. Just because, Jonathan Taylor keeps playing. Jonathan Taylor's got to keep in it. Daniel Jones got to keep in it. All these guys.
That is true, honestly.
All these guys have to keep going.
I never really thought about it like that, but yeah, good point.
But, literally, if you look at it, Mahomes is great. I can't take it away from him. But they stopped the Colts 5 straight times to get 4 straight field goals to go straight into overtime and basically do the same thing. They made them punt, and the Colts defense was just tired. I mean,
they were tired. They're on the
game
field
all game.
Yeah, the field.
I mean, they couldn't run the ball with Jonathan Taylor. They couldn't complete first downs with Jalen Warren.
Yeah, Jonathan Taylor,
Michael Pittman.
16 carries for 58 yards.
They stuffed that boy.
And I'm not gonna lie.
Him like
how do you beat the Colts? You stop the run game, then you got to rely on Daniel Jones throwing. Not saying Daniel Jones did bad. He didn't even have an interception. But the Colts definitely rely heavily on their run game. And if they don't have their run game, they're a team that has a weakness.
And Daniel Jones is still young in the fact of coming into like hard games like that. When it comes to being like we gotta go on 3rd and go.
Exactly.
Daniel Jones has not been the guy. He's been a giant.
Exactly. I'm not sure how many game-winning drives he has, but I can't imagine it's a lot.
It's probably 12. I mean, genuinely, it's insane.
Yeah,
so,
he probably doesn't have a lot of it. A lot of experience in that
all the
category.
Colts all the Chiefs fans on our tic-tac, our little ticky-tac, I'm sorry to you.
Yeah, we were definitely a little wrong.
I was talking shit.
But still, fuck the Chiefs and fuck Mahomes. Fuck everybody on the Chiefs. I will never fucking take that back, and I'll keep cussing because fuck the Chiefs.
And I'm sorry for cussing, but fuck you too, Chiefs. I hate you, and you'll see me soon. You'll see me real soon.
Yeah, my team might not be able to beat you, but the Cowboys hopefully fucking can.
I'm gonna smoke your ass. I'll talk about that here in a minute.
Thanksgiving.
I'm gonna go pop.
All right, so that was the Colts losing to Kansas City. They lost 23-20. But on to the next game we're going to talk about. Let me get back real quick. Let's go back. Computer's not working. Oh, man. Leave some comments, by the way, guys. Tell me who your guys' favorite teams are. I want to know who everybody's kind of rooting for and supporting. Let's go. Come on. All right, but moving on. We're moving on to the Jets-Ravens. I still like the Ravens. I think the Ravens do have a real shot of winning their conference or their division. But let's be real, they're not playing like the best football. They're not playing the Ravens football we've been used to, I feel like, for the last couple of years. But we'll start with the Jets. The Jets scored 10 points. Tyrod Taylor was the quarterback for this game. He was 17-28, 222 yards passing. He had a touchdown and an interception, so he didn't play crazy bad, but he didn't play crazy good. Breece Hall had 16 carries at 44 yards, no touchdowns on the ground. Just a lackluster performance, but they are the Jets right now. They've traded a lot of their weapons. They're going to be looking for all those picks next year, so hopefully they can make those picks worth it. Breece Hall did have a fumble, by the way. I mean, nothing crazy. But the Jets are still the Jets, unfortunately. I love to root for underdogs. I'm a Raiders fan, so I would like to see the Jets turn it around. I just want to see the NFL kind of flip upside down every once in a while and see some of the teams that aren't winning win. But on to the Ravens. Lamar Jackson, 13 of 23 passing, 153 yards. No touchdowns, no interceptions, sacked one time. The rushing game is kind of what in my opinion, saved Baltimore this game. Derrick Henry, 21 carries, 64 yards, but he did have 2 touchdowns. So he was punching it in. But yeah, that's what you need. That team, given you have Derrick Henry and you have they have such a good potential to be just such a run dominant team. You have Lamar Jackson in the backfield, who arguably when he got into the NFL, people were calling him a running back. So I mean, I think they need to maybe run the ball just a little bit more. They didn't really throw a whole lot, so they are running it a lot. So just keep doing it. I think it's going to eventually pan out for them. Zay Flowers was definitely still the favorite target. He had 5 receptions, 58 yards, along a 20, no touchdowns through the air, like I said. Lamar Jackson did have a fumble, didn't lose it, so that's good. But yeah, that's kind of just the gist of Baltimore versus New York Jets. It really wasn't the craziest game, not really much to talk about. But the Ravens did pull off that win 23-10. I feel like, last year, even year prior, the Baltimore Ravens would have walked the New York Jets. Walked them, scored a shitload of points. But the Ravens, they're not the same team as they have been. I still like them. I still think they're a team that you got to watch out for. But they're not like what they used to be. But we'll move on.
Honestly, they got lucky they played the 3rd worst team in the league. Otherwise, they would have lost this game. If they played like they did against anybody in the top 15, they would have lost.
But yeah, that's kind of the gist of the Ravens-Jets games. Ravens did pull out that win 23-10 against the Jets. But now on to Tristan. He's going to talk about the Browns versus the Raiders. I'm glad you get to talk about this because I don't even want to fucking talk about it.
His heart's broken. His heart's broken.
They suck, dude. It's incredible how fucking bad the Raiders are and making sure Sanders look like a fucking first overall pick. It pisses me off. Oh, Don't even get me fucking started. You talk about that shit.
All right.
Fuck out of here for a second.
Old Shedeur Sanders did ball out. But as I said last week with the Cowboys, it doesn't matter. I have to see real competition. I was worried about them. I was saying that the Rams or the Shedeur Sanders can't be proven as he's playing against the high school teams. But if he plays great next week, I'll be all on board. I mean, he did have 209 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. He played well, but I mean, just genuinely, he got the ball down to the 1 yard line where his running backs were able to pop it in. So you know, I mean that's just genuinely what it is. So hold on, positive is you might have first draft pick. What do you mean? What do you mean positive is? Oh, the positive is he's gonna have the first draft pick. Yeah, that was the battle of the first top 3 pick. Genuinely insane, but I don't know. The Falcons. The Browns look good. They've got the best defense in the league, hands down. If they're not on the field for all the game, for 60 minutes a game, I mean, you got a great team. The Browns can win a lot. I think the Browns are a capable team. If they have an offense that can keep the Browns off the field for more than 5 seconds, I mean, they can win games, especially with the man that they have. Martin Luther King. I mean, Myles Garrett. He's just genuinely insane. He's crazy. He's just playing so good.
I just wanted to say, by the way, too, I did say this is a perfect game for Shedeur Sanders to start. This is as a starting quarterback in the NFL. Who do you want to start against for your first game? The Raiders. You want to start against the Raiders because it's going to give you the most confidence.
I will also say, with him starting against the Ravens, he is the first Browns quarterback to ever start a game
and win
since 1995. It was last year the Cowboys won a Super Bowl.
Thanks, Raiders.
So, yep, first
even
starting
making
win.
The Browns look good.
Rest in peace, Max Crosby. I hope you don't re-sign. Get out of there.
No, he needs to stay there.
I hope Max Crosby
please stay, Max.
Does anything else.
We don't got much hope. We have you, Genty, and Bowers. Come on, please stay.
Who are the Chargers playing against this week? I didn't actually.
I mean, does it matter? Herbert's gonna get sacked 15 times and fucking they're gonna lose.
I just didn't remember off the top of my head.
I'll check it out real quick. You're good.
Yeah, go ahead. But I mean, more or less, just they're playing the Raiders.
Fuck, I lied. Never mind. You guys are gonna walk us. God damn it.
But I mean, just in all honesty.
And we're playing in LA. Fuck.
The Browns will be okay. I'm on the Shedeur train.
As of now,
he can play really good next week. I need to see it against not a high school team.
Against the 49ers.
I need to see it against an NFL team.
God damn it, dude! Why do the Raiders have to suck every goddamn year?
Who do we got next?
We're going on. Yeah, anything, get the Raiders out of the way. We're on to the Jaguars versus the Cardinals, which was
kind of talked about that.
We kind of did, but it was a great game, by the way. Let's just.
Good.
I just want to talk about the Cardinals real quick.
I want to talk about Jacoby Brissett.
Exactly, Jacoby Brissett, 33 of 49, 317 yards, a touchdown. He's not throwing interceptions. Brissett playing like a veteran quarterback, which he essentially is. I mean, he's been in the league for I don't know how long.
He's doing what he does every year, just like Jameson Winston. I said earlier.
They're great backups.
That guy's trying to get another contract.
He is.
He wants another 1 year.
He wants to stay in there.
And that's basically what it is. But Jacoby Brissett has been playing his heart out.
Yes.
I believe the Cardinals are moving on from Kyler Murray, and Kyler Murray will be being.
Trevor Lawrence, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. I still like the Jaguars. I think they're one of those teams that. Yes, they might.
They're a dark horse.
They're a dark horse. They might lose some games. They might win some games. They're either going to be a team that has a little bit of a playoff push, or they're going to ruin someone's playoff run. That's what I'm predicting for the Jaguars. But I do like the Jaguars. They pulled off that game in overtime, 27-24.
A lot of overtime games this year.
A lot of overtime
games this year.
Exactly. But if you're a Cardinals fan, hold out hope. You guys have talent. You guys have a team. It's just a matter of putting the pieces in the right spot, in my opinion.
Yep.
Like, you guys do have a team.
They got a great coach.
The coach is.
And they stay in every game too. They're like
they
the
do
Titans,
exactly like
better.
the Giants as well. I'm sure if the fourth quarter was taken out, I bet you the Cardinals' record would be quite different.
Probably 3 or 4 games higher.
Exactly.
To be all honest. What do we got next?
All right, on to the next one. We are gonna go to the Eagles versus the Cowboys.
I already went to that. I'm sorry, I jumped in earlier. Eagles, fuck you. Next.
Yeah, Cowboys coming back with that 24-point comeback.
genuinely insane.
Yeah, Eagles scored 21 unanswered, then Cowboys came back, scored 24 unanswered, win the game. But on to the Falcons Saints. I'll let you cover that one since you already did the Cowboys.
Saints. I mean, come on. The Falcons find Kirko Chains. They get in a groove. They did it without their best player, with Drake London. I mean, they're an okay team. I think you give the Falcons another year, and they're really dangerous. They've got a great coach. They've got a great foundation. I mean, Kirko Chains or Mike Penix, both of those guys can get the job done.
I almost think I like having that kind of dual threat quarterbacking in the backfield right there.
Oh, yeah?
You know, because Kirk Cousins is the veteran, right?
He is the vet. But
Michael Penix is, he definitely doesn't want to be there. I don't blame him because in his mind, I'm sure he's still a starting quarterback.
He is still starting.
And honestly, he really is. I mean, put him on the Raiders. I'll take him over Geno fucking Smith at this point. But yeah, I think the Falcons honestly aren't too bad. Geno Smith, oh, your kid's late to school, blame me. Well, yeah, we're gonna fucking blame you, dipshit. You fucking suck. God damn, you were better on the Seahawks. God, Jesus. You were better on the Jets, crying out loud, a decade ago.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
But, yeah, I mean, that's that game. I don't really care about either of those
But
teams.
I'm going to go on to the Buccaneers versus Rams. This was Sunday Night Football. I love the Buccaneers. I really do. As a Raiders fan, I know I'm not really supposed to. They beat us in the Super Bowl a while back. But, they just don't got anything.
Nothing.
Mayfield getting hurt kind of broke my heart. I'm not going to lie. I don't want to see him hurt. I really don't.
I mean, they're a playoff team still. They can still win their division.
Oh, yeah. Their division's wide open.
But you know what? Tampa, look at their schedule. Tampa's schedule has not been an easy one.
No, they've had a really hard schedule. They played week 1 against Falcons. Falcons are a team that you can't count out. Houston's a team that can't count out. Beat them week 2.
In the league at the moment.
They beat the Jets week 3. They lost to Philly week 4.
By a touchdown.
They beat the Seahawks. People can't forget that. They beat the Seahawks. They beat the Niners. They lose to Detroit. Convincingly beat the Niners. They did lose to Detroit by quite a bit. They beat the Saints by quite a bit. But then they're on a 3-game losing streak right now, and that's what's really killing them. You know, they can't. Given that they did play the 3 best, arguably some of the best teams in the league, being the Patriots,
Rams,
Buffalo, and then the Rams. You're having a rough, but now they have a chance to bounce back because they are playing their bye week, and then Cardinals, Saints, Atlanta, Panthers,
Miami.
Dolphins, Panthers. They have a really good shot to kind of end the year.
They have a good
really
chance to win the year with 15 wins almost.
If whatever it is,
11 wins.
Yeah, 11
but
wins,
I mean, hopefully they do.
Exactly.
But I like Tampa Bay too. I mean, Baker Mayfield's my twin. That's my brother.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing the Panthers or the Bucks win that division. I want either the Panthers or the Bucks. I don't want to see the Falcons. Saints are already out of it. We're not even going to talk about them.
Saints and the Falcons are out of it. The Falcons are good though.
They're not out of it. The Falcons are not out of it, but
Falcons are good.
I don't want them in it.
I don't want the Falcons in it. I mean, they don't have Matt Ryan. What's the point?
Yeah, we don't got no Matty Ice.
Rams and the 49ers with the Panthers. I watched that
Monday Night Football.
Monday Night Football. It was Monday Night Shitball. That's what it was. It was terrible.
Yeah, it was not the best game.
Honestly, it actually wasn't that bad.
Bryce Young throwing, what, 3 No, that wasn't 3. He threw 2. He threw 2 picks.
Bryce Young had garbage time football. And you know what? He got his mandatory interception, like we've been saying on the podcast, out of the way early in the red zone.
Then he threw another one.
In the red zone. I don't understand why he threw that ball. He had an open lane for a touchdown. That changes the whole dynamic of the game. They go up by 4 if that happens. I don't know. I just don't know.
Oh, it was Brock Purdy throwing 3 interceptions in the first half, which is fucking ugly.
Brock Purdy's
He's lucky they still won that game. If
Mac Jones should be the starter for the Pats. I'm telling you. Anyway.
I don't know, but last week Purdy balled out. He's just coming back. Maybe he just had a bad week, but he still pulled out the win. I think he still does deserve the start for next week, but that's going to be the true test.
I'll be honest. What killed the momentum for the Carolina Panthers was a lot of injuries. They lost 3 starters that game, and it also came down to a field goal kick, which that guy should be fired. I hope he lost his job. Tell me if he did or didn't. But that field goal kicker, in the age of where we have kickers kicking 60-yarders like it's cake, that guy went wide right. He didn't even make it to the sticks in general. He made it in the end zone.
How far was it?
It was a 54-yard field goal, and he kicked it into the end zone wide right on a good snap and not even a bad hold.
Nothing crazy.
Nothing was wrong with that. That should have been a made field goal any day of the week.
His name is Ryan Fitzgerald. I don't even know the guy, so.
Ryan Fitzgerald was a quarterback. That's probably our problem. Sorry. But I don't know. The 49ers look good.
Yeah, Christian McCaffrey beating his former team.
CMC has the most receptions in the league, by the way. No
running
other
back
person has more receptions and more rushing attempts than Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey's biggest rush of the year, by the way, was 20 yards exactly. So he hasn't had a pop-off year, but, I mean, he is just a dog. They don't score a lot, but who needs to?
Yeah, his long for this game was 17, so his longest rush is still probably 20 yards.
It is exactly 20 yards. But, I mean, if you guys are playing complimentary football, but you know what? What happens when you have a guy that can run for 3.7 yards per carry? You got a guy who can get you a first down every time.
Just keep running the ball.
And you keep everybody off the field. You keep their offense off the field, and you don't make mistakes.
And you're chewing the clock the whole time.
You're chewing the clock. You don't make a lot of mistakes. You win games that way.
You're the game manager in that case.
That's how they do it. So, I mean, that's the 49ers. They've got the game manager quarterback, which I can't stand. I hate the 49ers, but I've got some news for you Niner fans coming up.
But bam, that was our weekly recap. That was week 12 of the NFL season.
Week 12.
It was an interesting one to say the least. It was weird.
I went, when it comes to my picks, let me pull it up here. I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I went 9-5. Again.
You went 9-5? Let's see what I did.
I went 9-5. I went 9-5. So hopefully next week I can change things up a little bit. But Jiminy Crickets, that's what it's looking like over there.
I went 10-4.
Hey, he's better than me
2
weeks in a row.
And that was with me picking the Raiders, which I knew was a fucking dumb decision, but I still do it because I love the Raiders.
It was the Bills that killed me and the Panthers that killed me. I shouldn't have.
I went with 49ers. I did go with the Bills as well, but I picked the Bears. Did you pick the Bears?
I did pick the Bears. It was the Vikings that got me real good.
Vikings got you.
Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry. I went 10 wins.
You went 10-4 as well.
The Lions did win.
We tied.
The Lions won.
All
Sorry.
Right. Dallas wants to know real quick who we got winning the MVP. We said it a little bit earlier, but we both, I think, got Matthew Stafford.
Matthew Stafford is my unsung hero.
He is. He's balling out. He has 2 interceptions, 30 touchdowns.
A bye week, a running back just in general, and a crappy week against a pretty mid team. Jonathan Taylor falls out of the race.
As a running back, he does.
You have to be perfect as a running back
to win that award.
He fell out,
You
unfortunately.
do. Honestly, I can't even really give you a top 3 right now. I mean, Matthew Stafford, obviously, in my opinion, is the favorite.
Matt Stafford, I guess you could still say Drake.
Drake May is still in it. Drake May is definitely still in it.
Then Jonathan Taylor still, but I mean, I don't know. It's Matthew Stafford.
I think of another quarterback that might be deserving of it.
Dak.
Honestly, yeah, I would give it to Dak. I think
he's
Dak's
been playing safe football and he's been playing great ball. I mean, we just don't have a defense, but Dak. But that's how bad it is. I almost want to say Patrick Mahomes. That's how bad it is, and I hate him. I hate him with everything I got. But
yeah, that was kind of our wrap up of the week, and kind of just a little hint at our MVP.
That is my MVP.
Oh, and then next stream we'll have the updated picks on the top corners.
I apologize.
We'll update those, and you guys will see what we're actually at.
But let me tell you, my top 10 it's drastically changed. My top 10.
Mine has also changed.
Changed drastically. I'm going to start at number 1. I'm actually going to go quick. I'm going to tell you my top 10. I'm going to shotgun it at you. Then I'll tell you why. I got Rams at 1. They're up 1. 2, the Niners up 15 from their previous spot, which I don't even know where that is. 17? And then you have the Pats that are down 1 from 2nd. They're down to 3rd. Seattle, they stayed at 4. Indianapolis, they fell 4 spots down to 5th. Chicago, +2. Chargers, +2. Lions at 8, +2. They're up from 10. Cowboys +15. I know that's going to piss you guys off.
Yeah, he put Cowboys top 10.
Did there. I mean, hey, they beat the Eagles. Eagles can't be in my top 10. So there we go. Buffalo -4. They fell down
100%.
4 spots from 6 to 10.
Just saw a comment. Yeah, it's not bad. Stafford is performing weak. He's balling out. He's playing phenomenal. Like I said, I was reading up on it. He is projected to have 49 touchdown passes and 3 interceptions.
He's playing out.
Right now, he has 30 touchdown passes and 2 interceptions.
Genuinely insane.
That's crazy. That's good football.
Genuinely
That's
insane.
an excellent football.
Excellent football.
But yeah, back on to your top 10.
The Rams +1. I mean, nobody can beat them. You can't compete with them.
You really can't.
They're in a league of his own. I mean, Matthew Stafford, they have the MVP, and I mean that's the MVP. That's not just like I guess we'll give him the MVP. That's your MVP.
Right now, he's unsung,
with
undoubtedly
him on the team,
the
you're gonna win. Niners, they just don't lose is my problem. That's why they're up so high. I mean, it doesn't matter if they're playing in a 40-point game.
You know, they
or
entered
a
my list.
10-point game.
They entered my list this week as well because they just keep finding ways to win.
And I hate it. And then Pats at number 3. I mean, their schedule weakens it for me. I think the Pats are a good team, but they're playing against me.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're not that good when it comes to their schedule. Just look at it and tell me I'm wrong. Seattle at 4. They didn't lose, but they didn't show me convincingly they deserve to be better than the Patriots. Then I have Indy -4. They just lost to the Chiefs, and the Chiefs aren't in my top 10, so they're lucky to stay. Chicago, they keep winning in the fourth quarter. Like I said, they're convincing me that they can do it. And then after that, we've got the Chargers +2 at 7. They went on a bye week. You know, you can't get rid of them. So
16 minutes ago, I'm sorry, I just got an ESPN alert. It's not even about the NFL. But we got a missing high school football coach wanted on charges that include possession child sexual abuse material.
I don't love that.
That's terrible.
I don't love that at all.
All right, we got to find this coach.
Kill the coach.
I wouldn't say that.
Lions.
Let's not say that.
No, I didn't mean that. That's
a
joke. That's
joke.
It's a joke. For
we
legal
need
reasons,
justice,
that's
though.
a joke.
He needs to go to prison.
We need to put him in prison for diddling
Tax
children.
dollars need to pay.
Yeah, that's my
Keep
taxes.
him in prison.
You take 30% of my paycheck. Find that guy. All right, Cowboys up 15 just to piss you guys off. They're number 9. They're very good. I mean, the Cowboys have been playing offense soundly for the past 2 weeks.
I can't doubt it.
And the defense has been boosted. We've got Trayvon Diggs coming back too. Our defense is only getting better, and y'all are only getting madder. That's all I can say. Buffalo to 10 -4.
Get mad, stay mad.
They just keep losing weird games. That's all I can say.
All right, that's your top 10?
That's my top 10.
All right, I'm going to kind of go a similar path as Tristan. I'm going to kind of just go off quick. I got Rams at 1, same as Tristan. That's up +2 from my last week. Patriots at number 2. They stay at number 2 from last week. I got Colts at number 3. That's -2 spots. You got the Lions at 4. They actually jumped up 4 spots.
Okay.
My top 10 is a little weird. I had to kind of find a team that I thought could jump a big, kind of like a drastic amount. I just figured, fuck it. Why not the Lions? I looked at their schedule. I think they have the best odds. Number 5, we got the 49ers. They're new to my top 10. They weren't even in it. Like you were saying, they're just kind of finding ways to win. At number 6, I got the Bears. That's +1 from last week. They're also very similar to the 49ers. They're just finding ways to win the football game. And at the end of the day, if you win the football game, you win the fucking football game. So Bears are at number 6. At number 7, I got the Seahawks. +2 spots. They're just the Seahawks. They're a pretty consistent team for the most part. They have weeks, certainly, where they don't play as well, or weeks where Sam Darnold doesn't perform as well, to be honest with you.
Nope.
And then at 8, we got the Broncos. That's up +2. I still think the Broncos are a fraudulent team, but they are winning. So based off of what I just said, they're winning the football game, so they're winning. So they are still in the top 10. I have the Eagles at 9. They dropped 4 spots. That Cowboys loss just really proves to you they have no identity. They're really struggling.
Been saying it.
They're struggling.
I've been saying it.
They do definitely still have the talent. I think they're still a great team. But for some reason this year, the mojo's off. They're not coordinating. They're not working as a team. There's a lot of off-field drama between A.J. Brown and the quarter. Like, a lot of stuff going on with the Eagles, so that's why I have them at 9. And then the Bills. The Bills at 10. I've dropped them 6 spots. They're just too inconsistent. Like, I can't trust them. I still think the Bills are a good team. I don't think that they're by any means not good.
They just have
they're
weird
just hit or
losses.
miss.
They
man.
just have weird losses.
Like, why are we losing to the? I get the Texans have a great defense, but the Bills should still be able to pull that one off. And then you're losing to like the Dolphins. It's these games that are just making me doubt you.
Yeah, drop you 10.
You guys are.
You're lucky
10th.
to be in my top 10 when
honestly.
the Chiefs just beat my number 1 team last week.
Exactly.
But hey, I'll give it to you because I hate them more than.
My top 10 just real quick. I kind of already gave you the rundown. Rams at 1, Patriots at 2, Colts at 3, Lions at 4, 49ers 5, Bears at 6, Seahawks at 7, Broncos at 8, Eagles at 9, and Bills at 10.
Oh yeah.
That's my top 10 for the week.
There you go. All right, we're gonna talk about NFL WTF.
Just kind of some what the fuck
What
shit.
the fuck, NFL?
All right.
I'm going to talk about on over here. I think the turf has got to go.
Oh, 100%. Turf should be taken out of every goddamn NFL field.
And a dome.
Yes.
No more domes.
No more domes. This is football, damn it. We need sloppy football games. I need snow. I need rain. I need wind.
But, like, exactly. How are you expecting to be a better team when you can't go to cold Buffalo and win in the freezing cold temperatures because in Texas, you got a dome? I hate a dome. I hate indoor fields. I hate it.
Yeah,
have a roof.
Come on.
I mean, genuinely, if it's,
at least have like a retractable roof.
Have a retractable roof. You know what Tampa's, or you know what they're doing down in Buffalo with their brand new field? They have made the seats warm and everything like that for
like
the fans.
The fans are gonna have a great time, but the
field
is
is still going to be snowed, and there's still going to be wind, and there's still going to be exposure. Because that's what football's about.
Buffalo embraces it. You're
gonna sit in a freaking dome as a kicker and have excellent kicks every time. There's no adversity. You don't have to be better.
There's no variables.
There's no variables, exactly.
There's just no variables.
You can just play in a field every time, and it doesn't matter because you can be perfect every time. But you know what football used to be about in the wintertime? Who's got the better running back? Who's got the better O-line?
Yeah,
because
who's going to win? Who's going to win in the trenches?
That ball is an icicle, dude.
Yes.
That ball is an icicle.
Dude, man, remember games like the Lions versus the Eagles in Philadelphia, and there's like 2 feet of snow on the fucking ground.
Even the Lions stadium is all domed in.
It's all
what
domed.
Are we doing?
Minnesota, Lions, there's a plethora of teams, even the Raiders.
All domed up.
We're in the desert, so I get you're kind of trying to avoid those really hot games because you're not getting rain or snow.
In Miami, they got a freaking hole in the roof.
That's part of the game.
Exactly, Miami, the last 3 times they went to the playoffs, they couldn't win in places like Buffalo or
100%
Kansas
agree.
City because
NFL,
it's
what
freezing.
the fuck?
So pissed me off there.
All right, real quick, I'll go on to the next NFL. What the fuck? It's kind of just weird news. The NFL has suspended Carolina Panthers safety Trayvon. What's his last name? Moharig?
Maharia.
Yeah, that.
We'll go with Maharia.
But he's suspended 1 game without pay for punching the wide receiver of the 49ers, Jennings, in the dick. Straight just said, fuck you, dude. I'm punching you in the dick right now.
Oh, yeah.
Not cool. Don't do that.
No
That's
bueno.
fucked up. Let's not punch people in the dick. That's not cool. But yeah, just kind of some weird, like, what the hell? Why are you going to punch a dude in the dick? Come on. You're already losing the game. Just take your loss and go home.
Go home.
Yeah, we don't got to punch people in the dick. Come on. Yeah, that's my little bit of like, what the fuck? Why would you do that?
Next, I'm going to go with things that piss me off is the penalties on defense. You can't hit a quarterback. You can't hit a wide receiver. You can't hit a running back. You can't hold them. You've got the hardest job in the world, and yet you have no help, and everything's against you. I just don't understand the motive.
I understand.
Football is all about hitting. Why aren't we hitting? Hit him, brother. Hit him. Get in there and fucking hit him.
As a defender now, yeah. I mean,
there's no point
you tug a jersey a little bit. It's a flag. You hip drop someone. You hip drop tackle them now. That's a flag and a fine.
Yeah.
Like, these players are also getting fined on top of these flags, which is just ridiculous.
You can't hit. You can't do anything. Ray Lewis, if you watch his entire career, he would have been destroyed.
He wouldn't have any money.
He wouldn't have been repaid.
Yeah.
So what I think these coaches need to do is they need to teach people how to get hit. You need to teach your athletes how they need to be hit, and you need to teach quarterbacks how to read a defense correctly to where they're not going to fucking die every hit. Because you know what? Tom Brady didn't kill his people, and you guys were all pissed because he was a dink and duck quarterback. But not every play is the big play.
It just can't be.
It can't be.
It can't be.
And you know what? When he read Ray Lewis, you don't throw the ball at Ed Reed or Ray Lewis. And that's what made those games hard because you know what you got to do to beat Ed Reed and Ray Lewis? Run the fucking ball on a play action.
You got to dink and dunk around him.
I don't get it. I don't get it. There's no chess pieces on defense.
Yeah, that's
fair.
It's
all pawns.
That's super true.
It's all pawns on defense. You don't have a king. You don't have a fucking horse. You don't have a queen. You have nothing. All you have on defense is pawns. And everything on you got to win a whole chess game with pawns versus all the horses, all the kings, all the queens, everything. You got all the hard players on one side against a bunch of pawns. How do you expect me to win every game?
I 100% agree.
In all honesty,
the defensive calling.
There was a play like I talked about last week's podcast where Justin Herbert had gotten tackled. The guy caught him, basically rolled into him, and they were going to throw a flag on him. Thankfully, they didn't. but it should never have even been in consideration.
I honestly guarantee you he still got fined, too.
It's ridiculous. You can't hit anybody, and that's the whole game.
I
As anybody out there
agree.
on the NFL, you need to understand that you're playing the game to play the game. Go get fucking hit.
All right. Well, this next thing I'm going to say, what did he say?
I hate kneeing the ball, by the way. I also do, too, especially. It is intentional grounding.
I agree. I hate it, too. I hate it when I see it at, like, halftime where they're in, like, a Hail Mary distance, and they fucking need it. I get it because you're probably trying to prevent injuries, all that kind of stuff. But I agree. I think kneeing it out kind of reminds me of when we play cornhole, and at the end, if you're up, you still have to hit the board.
Yep.
Like, you can't knee it, bro. Still, at least run the ball. Give the defense a chance to punch it out.
Yeah,
I agree 100%. I don't like the knee. I get it, but I don't like it. Real quick, though, I just wanted to go. This is some more weird news. This really is a WTF
Do it, and
moment.
then I'm going to jump into the next segment.
Yeah, we're good.
After that, I'm going to talk hockey for a couple minutes, just let you guys know some things that I would just say you got to pay attention to.
And then we'll jump
from
to
there.
the athlete of the week.
Yes, we will.
All right, but real quick, I just want to. This is some weird, not really even weird, but quarterback Drew Brees, Phillip Rivers, alongside wide receiver Larry Fitzgerald, and tight end Jason Witten, and running back Frank Gore. They have all made it to the semifinal stage in their first year of eligibility for the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I'm so excited, first off, to see Drew Brees in there. Phillip Rivers does deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. He was a phenomenal quarterback. I don't think he ever won a Super Bowl, but I still do think he should be in that conversation. Larry Fitzgerald, first off, nobody talks about Larry Fitzgerald enough, in my opinion, and it does upset me. Larry Fitzgerald was a dog. Larry Fitzgerald, I believe, I could be wrong, you guys can comment and let me know, but I'm pretty sure Larry Fitzgerald had more tackles in the NFL than he did drops. He's a wide receiver, by the way, guys. That's insane. If he's having more tackles than drops, yes, he's a Hall of Fame wide receiver. But yes, I love Larry Fitzgerald. He's a phenomenal guy on and off the field. I've seen a lot of this stuff, all of the fundraisers he does, all the stuff with the youth he does as well. I think it's phenomenal. But yes, Larry Fitzgerald definitely deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. Jason Witten. I'm going to bring up Jason Witten in a second when he gets back because I know he loves Jason Witten. But Frank Gore. Come on, everybody in the comments, let me know. You guys should remember Frank Gore. Frank Gore was just an animal. Frank Gore, I believe he was started on the San Francisco 49ers. I think towards the tail end of his career, kind of moved around a little bit. But I remember watching Frank Gore at Candlestick just running the ball like a fucking maniac. And I loved watching it. Every damn second of it I loved. But yeah, they're all eligible for Pro Football Hall of Fame, which is just really cool. I did see some things about Luke Kuechly actually being in the talk too. I don't think he's going to make it. You don't think he'll ever get it?
Nope.
I think he might eventually because I think Urlacher got in there.
Ryan Urlacher.
But I wanted to just let you know, Jason Witten.
Jason Witten's the best tight end to ever play the game.
I knew he would say that.
He's not.
I saved it for you,
Antonio Brown or Antonio Gates is really good.
But, Antonio Gates, Travis Kelce's still in that conversation.
Let's be so honest, though. Jason Witten was a dynamic guy. He went and played for the Raiders.
He did for a year. Yeah, right at the end,
before he went to broadcasting and fell off planet Earth.
Yeah, where is he?
I don't know. He's doing his own thing.
Well, good for him. He deserves it.
All I can really tell you, though, just in full honesty, full genuality, Jason Witten's a good guy. He was genuinely who I loved as a Cowboy. He was my first Cowboys jersey I ever had. Jason Witten's just the guy. Old Jay Witt is a great tight end. If he does not get a first-round Hall of Fame, I just don't get it. But next, actually, you know what I forgot about, guys? In full general honesty, I forgot to tell you guys who's winning football games next week. Unfortunately, we're going to miss hockey again.
It's okay.
Because I got more football to tell you guys.
We can go through this real quick. Do you want me to just list off the games and then we'll go over who's going to win them?
I want to get crazy real quick because I'm going to get fucking crazy real quick. You thought the gear was done. Ladies and gentlemen.
He's putting it back on.
I was wrong about the Colts. I was wrong about the Colts putting the neck down. Just straight beating it off for the fucking Chiefs.
What?
I was straight wrong.
What are we beating off?
We're beating off the Chiefs, brother. We're going to kill them. Yeah. And you know what? I was wrong, but who else? But like I said, when I show up to my goddamn funeral, a funeral of my opposition, I show up in my good clothes. I show up in my good clothes. And you know what I'm showing up for? On Thanksgiving, my good clothes. I'm going to see them Cowboys be the ones to put the foot on the neck of the Kansas City Chiefs.
See you later,
Yeah,
Mahomes.
you heard me. The Cowboys are going to keep their playoff hopes alive. You saw that 5% last week turn into 10% this week. What's it going to turn into when the Eagles lose this week and their hard-ass matchup that they have?
All right.
Yeah.
Yep. And then real quick, wait, what is it?
I'll wear that Kansas City gear next week. You better believe. You know what? Ross Coot. What the fuck does that say, Ross? What does that say?
You're super far away from us. We can't see
I can't read the... Ross Compt. Let me tell you right now, brother. Sorry, Ross Cunt. I mean, Ross Coomt. You better believe it. I want a video of you in Kansas City Chiefs gear.
No. He wants that from you.
I'm sorry.
You better wear some Cowboys
gears
gear.
after those Kansas City Chiefs lose. Cowboys ain't losing this game, and we're going to score 30 points minimum. Minimum on that ass.
What's your defense going to give up?
Oh, yeah. Our minimum, we're going to be 28 to 30. But we're winning. That's all I can say, and I show up in my good clothes. These are my good clothes.
All right, and just so you guys know, the Chiefs versus Cowboys, that's going to be your 1:30 p.m. game.
Thanksgiving. I hope you guys have a very blessed Thanksgiving, by the way.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there.
I will see you guys next Tuesday. We're not missing a show for that. But
No,
I do want to let you guys know, have a great, happy Thanksgiving.
He said, no, wearing my Rams gear.
You know what? I think I know who this is. This is Nolan's father.
It's Nolan's father.
You know what? I think that's Nolan's father.
I can't hate on the Rams.
And I would wear Rams gear, by the way. But
my mother was a Rams fan, so I can't hate on the Rams.
I would wear Rams gear because Matt Stafford's a dog. Anyway.
Yeah. But real quick, I just want to go. So we do have 3 Thursday games because of Thanksgiving. We got the Packers versus Lions for the morning, Chiefs versus the Cowboys for your afternoon game, and then technically Thursday night football is going to be Bears versus the Eagles, which I think is going to be a phenomenal game.
I felt it.
I feel that. Those are all 3 going to be great games for Thanksgiving. So just watch football all day, enjoy some food with your family, and, just be blessed.
Who you got the versus Lions game?
Packers versus Lions. I got the Lions winning that one.
I got the Lions too.
They are playing at home as well.
Yeah, they're playing at home. I got the Cowboys, obviously, versus the Chiefs.
I also got the Cowboys versus the Chiefs. They are playing at home as well. Bengals versus Ravens. Come on, let's be real. The Ravens are playing at home. I still have the Ravens. They haven't lost a game since Lamarck's came back, by the way. But Friday, we have a Friday game.
Black Friday, everybody.
Friday. We got a football game on Black Friday. We got the 49ers versus the Browns.
My mouth has been watched.
49ers versus the Browns. So you got
49ers versus the Browns. I got the Browns taking that W.
You got the Browns taking that W?
I got the Browns taking the W with the best defense in the league. I got Shadur showing up to himself.
I got the 49ers
taking the W. And that's not a wrong answer.
It's a wrong answer. 49ers
but I think the Browns have it all day long. Next, we got Jags versus Titans. I got the Jags. What about you?
I also got the Jags. Let's be real here. Titans, like I said, they're not a bad team by any means, but they just don't have the puzzle pieces to pull that game off.
No way.
Jags are going to beat that. They're going to beat the Titans on that one.
What do we got next?
All right, we got Texans versus the Colts. Who do you got? Texans versus the Colts.
I love my Colts. I want them to win. This is our Colts.
Okay, this is our year.
We bleed blue.
Okay, but I'm going to be real right now. This is a big game for the Colts.
Big. They need to win.
Huge game for the Colts. First off, they need to win.
Can still win their division, by the way.
And this is a big proving game for me for Daniel Jones because he is going against the Texans. We just saw what the Texans did to Josh Allen. Let's see what they do to Daniel Jones.
Oh, yeah.
So that's going to be an interesting
one. Run the damn ball.
But I still have the Colts winning that game.
I got the Colts.
I got the Colts winning that game. Next one's going to be Saints versus the Dolphins. Who do you got?
I've been telling y'all to keep an eye on them Dolphins. Them Dolphins are a scary team with the shitty schedule coming ahead of them.
Exactly.
I got the Dolphins taking that win.
I agree. They're playing in Miami.
If the Dolphins can figure out how to give Tua some confidence, they're a scary team. So
I 100% agree.
I got the Dolphins with that one.
Dolphins are going to win that game. What's the next one?
Falcons versus the Jets. That should be an easy win, everybody.
They are playing in New York at MetLife, but the Falcons are still going to win.
I don't know the spread. I know you guys are in a Pick'ems league, but I don't know the spread. But all I know is the Falcons, they should dog walk the Jets. They might have Drake London back. If they have Drake London back, pick the spread. If not, just don't pick them.
Okay.
Next, we got the Rams versus the Panthers. What do you got?
I actually got the Rams. Rams are going to pull out that game like we said. They got the MVP quarterback on their team right now, and the Panthers are down a lot of starters on defense. Rams are going to pull that one off. Real quick, at least on my list, we skipped over it. The Cardinals versus the Buccaneers.
Cardinals versus the Buccaneers. They're down at the bottom for me, but I'm going to take the Buccaneers all day.
You know what's funny is I'm taking the Cardinals.
Really?
Because they've been so close in the last couple games, and I don't believe that, what's his name, Baker
Bring it
Mayfield.
on.
Is Baker Mayfield even starting?
Baker Mayfield shouldn't be starting this
Exactly.
week. But,
Who's the backup?
Teddy Bridgewater.
See, I think the Cardinals with Brissett, because Brissett's been playing a couple weeks, I think they're going to beat the Buccaneers.
I don't know. I got Bucks just because they will.
When we have
they'll
some
have Bucky
different
Irving
picks.
back. They'll
Okay.
Bucky Irving
That'll help.
back,
That'll
and
help.
they'll have Rashad White. They've got actually a really good running back core, which
That's going to help them a lot, being that their backup's
they're going
probably
to
gonna
run
be
a 23-man formation. They're going to be running a two-man running back field, just to let you guys know.
But I like that one.
Yeah.
I like that we're different on those picks. I like having a couple different ones.
All right, what do you got? Vikings versus Seahawks.
I got the Seahawks.
Easy.
Vikings are just shit.
That should be easy.
Like we said, 9-5 needs a 9-5.
He needs a 9-5.
He's not going to beat the
That boy
Seahawks.
should be doing my job.
I think the Seahawks could throw 5 interceptions that game and still win it. And to be honest with you, I really do.
That Seahawks defense is terrifying, by the way. The only way to beat Seattle, by the way, I will tell you,
Is by Seattle beating Seattle?
No, Seattle not just beating Seattle, but Seattle being down. If you can somehow get ahead of Seattle, because they've got 2 of the best running backs in the league that they don't need, they can just run him back and forth. If one gets tired, they'll put in Kenneth Walker. If Kenneth Walker gets tired, they got Zach Charbonnet. I mean, they'll just run the timeout.
100%.
They don't need to win the game by a lot, but if they fall behind, I don't think Sam Darnold has that clutch gene in him to go finish it.
At least not yet.
Not yet. So I don't know. That's what I think. If you guys as a coach want to win, you need to do a trigger replay, beat that defense, go get a touchdown,
100%.
make Sam Darnold throw their ball, because I guarantee you'll get a pick.
All right, now what about the Bills versus the Steelers? Playing in
I think
Pittsburgh.
Bills get their running back or their get back. I don't think Steelers have it, especially without Aaron Rodgers.
And they just took a loss last week. So.
Yeah, I don't know. I still think the Bills get the dub there. They're back and forth. They're playing hot and cold ball right now, but I think they figure it out.
I agree 100%. I think they're going to have their bounce back game. The next one up is Raiders-Chargers. We don't even need to speak about it. Chargers are winning that game. Just move on. Broncos versus Commanders.
Chargers are winning all day.
Yeah,
Charlie,
all
I
day.
hope you hear that. Charlie, the Chargers are winning.
The Chargers are going to win that game.
Next, Broncos versus Commanders.
Broncos.
Broncos all day.
Broncos are a hit or
hurt.
miss team, but yeah, Commanders are so injury ridden that I really don't see them.
I mean,
putting
they've
up
got a
big fight.
decent defense, but an old defense. They got that's the Unk
Bobby
defense.
Wagner.
That's the Unk defense for sure. All right, Giants versus
Monday
Pats.
Night Football.
You know, this should actually be a good Monday Night Football game because they've
Yeah.
got Jameson Winston, who's the most entertaining man in the sport,
Yeah.
and the Patriots, who for some reason just had a hard week against the Bengals. So the Giants may hold the game until the third quarter and then lose.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's what I got.
That's
So,
also what I got. We kind of went through it together.
all right,
so.
ready? We're going to go Chiefs versus Cowboys. Cowboys. Packers versus Lions. Lions. Bengals versus Ravens. Ravens. Bears versus Eagles. I got the Bears. Niners versus Browns. I got the Browns. Jags versus Titans. I got the Jags. Texans versus the Colts. I got the Colts. Saints versus the Dolphins. I got the Dolphins. Falcons and the Jets. I got the Falcons. Rams versus Panthers. I've got the Rams. Bucks versus the Cardinals. I got the Bucks. Vikings versus Seahawks. I got Seattle. Raiders versus Chargers. I got Chargers. Bills versus Steelers. I got Bills. Broncos versus Commanders. I got the Broncos. And Giants versus Patriots. I have the Patriots.
That was your week 13 predictions. Now on to mine, just real quick. Packers versus Lions, I got the Lions. Chiefs versus Cowboys, I got the Cowboys. Bengals versus the Ravens, I got the Ravens. Bears versus the Eagles, I got the Bears. 49ers versus the Browns, I got the 49ers. Jaguars versus the Titans, I got the Jaguars. Texans versus the Colts, I got the Colts. Saints versus Dolphins, I got the Dolphins. Ravens versus Jets, I got Falcons versus the Jets, I got the Falcons. Cardinals versus Buccaneers, I got the Cardinals. Rams versus Panthers, I got the Rams.
Yep.
Vikings versus Seahawks, got the Seahawks. Bills versus Steelers, I got the Bills. Raiders versus Chargers, got the Chargers. Damn it. I'm going to cry.
JG.
Broncos versus Commanders, I got the Broncos. And then Giants versus Patriots, I got the Patriots.
There we go.
That is our week 13 NFL picks.
There we go, brother. There we go. But yeah, I mean, off that week alone, I mean, we're only got one thing left for you guys. We're not going to keep you too much longer. We're going to show you this athlete of the week.
Athlete of the week.
But genuinely, Cowboys get this dub. I want everybody to have a great Thanksgiving.
Yes, have a blessed Thanksgiving.
I hope you guys enjoyed the outfit.
Yes.
I hope you guys
be
enjoyed
surrounded
the
by your
show.
loved ones and embrace them.
Absolutely, and just let them know that they should be watching Undrafted and Unqualified
100%.
for their weekly entertainment on Tuesday nights before they get ready for their work week.
Have a great Thanksgiving. Remember, you might not wake up tomorrow, so you got to live it up today.
And that's why you
Live
watch
up now.
Undrafted Unqualified whenever you get the chance. tell you about our man while we get him pulled up.
All right, young athlete of the week. We got Andreas, and I might pronounce this wrong. It's Nicoladis. Andreas Nicoladis. Jersey number, he's number 9. His position's tight end, defensive end, and outside linebacker. I think he plays a lot more tight end than anything. But he is 6'3", 235 pounds, class of 2026. His Twitter is Andreas N1210. Give him a follow. Man, Tristan, you're looking real handsome, dog. All right, but he plays for Bishop Gorman in Vegas.
Number 2 ranked team in the country.
Yes, this guy's a dog. If he's playing for this team, he should be a dog.
Yeah, absolutely. They recruit, but we're going to tell you about a tight end named Andreas Nicoladis.
We're going to watch some of his highlights. Make sure that our audio's all good. We had problems with this in the past.
Oh, I'm muted over there. Oh, actually, no, we're good. You should be able to hear us. If you
Yeah,
can't hear us,
let
let us know, Charlie. I appreciate you. Anyway, this guy has 13.4 yards to catch as a tight end, which is a crazy amount.
And don't forget, he's 6'3", so he's not some little guy who's going to high point a lot of these balls.
But I also want you to know that these guys do play against good teams. It's not them just playing against, terrible teams.
Ooh, he got a sack right here as a defensive end.
I don't understand what you mean. That goes bad again. What the?
Here,
let's do this. There we go. I mean, I don't understand, but
wait, that's why. Look, it's picking up too much.
Oh my goodness. Yours should be number 2, right?
I don't know. We'll keep talking. Just keep watching these highlights. They're pretty crazy. I know it's echoing pretty bad.
There we go. Should be much better now. Unmute your mic.
Should be better now.
Okay,
Sound a little better?
You should be able to hear us now.
Yeah, hopefully it's better.
Anyway, back to him. Quarterback throws a dime.
That was a weird play.
It was missed.
That was a weird
It
play.
shouldn't have been there.
Okay, but this is him playing defensive end again. Getting right. Ooh. Okay. This guy's a dog as defensive end.
This guy's nice.
I like going over some defense. That was a triple team that he worked through and still tackled that running back for a loss of 1.
Waiting for it.
Wait for it.
He's there. He's still fighting.
He's still fighting.
He was the one who gets the tackle.
Yeah,
it was a
kept
tackle for a gain, but there we go.
All right,
He's
they have
there,
him lined up
tight end.
at wideout.
Wide
Here.
out.
Still a tight end. Ooh, good curl.
Something I've been saying for the past couple weeks. Go get that ball. Don't
Yeah,
wait for it
you
to
got to
come
run
you.
back to it. Always run back to the ball.
Good block.
Ooh.
Pancake.
Ooh,
Lay him
yeah.
out. Lay him out.
Damn, son.
All right, we got him up here in the top left. Defensive end. Oh my God, he went untouched. Untouched. That's something I would do.
Here we got him at tight end. His true position, I believe this is probably what he plays primarily.
And look at that. I mean, you can't tackle a man that doesn't want to go down.
Stay up. Stay up.
Oh,
Oh, my Lord.
God,
He
what
almost
an
fought
animal.
for that.
Jesus.
The effort. That immaculate effort.
Immaculate effort. Look at him.
Good
He's blocking
blocking.
10 feet downfield to give his running back
And
the hole
pancaked
to get
him.
the first.
And
Dude,
pancaked him.
What an animal.
Oh,
What
that
a
guy's
young man.
pissed.
20.5 miles an hour is what he says. Let's see if he catches that. I beat him in a race 10 times out of 10.
Oh, good move. Good move. Good move. Fight for it.
I was
Oh,
scored.
he was close. He was close. He got probably down on the 1 or 2.
Good motion. Oh my God.
The hand to him. Oh, good block.
Great block. Jesus Christ.
A little offset tight end formation
Look at that.
here.
Look at that wide open field. The team just got lost.
I like that. I like the drag route. I like that.
Absolutely lost. They're running a zone coverage, by the way. That's a zone coverage play, and look at that tackle.
Fought through, pulls off the arm.
You know, on a team like this, out in Bishop Gorman, you typically wouldn't see a guy playing both sides of the ball. That just shows how much talent he has.
Yeah, they typically don't. Not at schools like
They typically
this.
don't play both sides of the ball in Vegas.
Oh, here's playing outside linebacker on that play.
They can move this guy around anywhere.
He's
and
back
he's a
at tight
problem.
end. Keep your eye on him. He's going out to the left. He's blocking right now.
Blocking
Double teaming
that
the
guy
guy.
30
He's going to
yards
pancake him.
downfield and lays him out again. Genuinely crazy. Genuinely insane.
Good blocking. He's a solid blocker. I really love the tight. He just finished that play, but I really like tight ends that are dual threat. You know, if you're going to be a tight end, be good at blocking too.
Tight end screen. I don't know how they can. I mean, that's the problem against playing against Bishop Gorman. Is
Oh,
you
he
got
almost
guys.
stayed in there.
Yeah, that guy almost rode the tightrope. But playing against Bishop Gorman, you've got guys like this who are just. I mean, 6 foot. What was he?
6'3".
6'3".
225 or 235 pounds.
These guys are out of this world.
Yeah, like this is insane. These kids are already college stature.
Yeah, that's insane. Ugh.
What are they feeding them kids down there, man?
What are they feeding him? This is all, we're seeing all of his highlights from his junior year, by the way, and this is all against one team. That's not home.
Yeah, a lot of these have been against that one team, so he's been balling out. Okay, a little play action.
Wide open. Flat.
Good drawn up play.
Jesus.
Good on the coach there. Good offensive coordinating. All right, what's he doing here? There's another block. Oh yeah.
Oh my God!
Just leveled him.
He just hits people with such force. Jesus.
I like watching
Christ.
these blocking plays. These are
blocking
nice.
is more fun to me than anything. Oh, he held there.
He did held, but guess what? They didn't catch it. He stayed close enough to where they didn't see it. All right, little quick out. Oh, it almost looked like he wanted to hurdle there.
Wait for it. One of them wait for it plays. Sitting in the flat.
Found that little spot in the zone, man.
That's football IQ. You can't even teach that anymore. I mean, that's just being able to read what's going on.
Look at this block, dude. He is all the way down the field
blocking a guy 30 yards down the field. It's insane.
Ooh, big one. He's gonna jump up in high point. Okay.
Quarterback, he had to go back for the ball. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, if your quarterback can't get it to you, get back to it.
Boom, bow, bow.
Oh, yeah.
Blocking down the field all the way.
All right.
That's our young athlete of the week. If you guys know anybody that wants to, that has a young athlete that just is basically looking for anything, I mean, it can be your brother, nephew, cousin, son, uncle, anything.
Exactly.
If they're playing a sport, we want to see them. We want to talk about it. We're going to have We're going to have an email that you can send it into. I'm going to put that down later. You'll be able to see it.
Yes.
But everybody, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching us. This stream was a little bit wild. I know that the stream broke in the middle.
Go back to the Thunderdome.
I do want to let you guys know I am appreciative of you. We did get 7 subscribers tonight, along with 8 followers. We went from 40 to 48. We are 2 away from 50, which means you guys will get VIP badges ASAP. So if you guys do want those VIP badges and you guys do know anybody that could follow us, please do so. Thank you so much for making it out tonight.
Yes, sir.
Have a great night. We'll see you guys next week, Tuesday.
See you guys later.